Subscribe now and press the bell icon.
Welcome to your channel Bio World, and let me introduce myself. I am Miss Preeti Chirde, and after your great response to the channel, I am introducing you with the NEET syllabus. Let's start. The NEET syllabus for the academic year 2020. Now, what is meant by NEET? आप सोचते होंगे कि दोस्त लोग कर रहे हैं तो हम लोग भी नीट कर लेते हैं, लेकिन क्या वाकई हम लोगों को नीट का मतलब पता है? तो जान लेते हैं. नीट स्टैंड्स फॉर द नेशनल एलिजिबिलिटी कम एंट्रेंस टेस्ट. नाउ द थिंग इज वी शुड नो अबाउट द syllabus. So syllabus for the NEET, it is mainly divided into two parts, that is the content from the 11th syllabus and the content from the 12th syllabus. Now first of all, we will move to the 11th content. What will be the syllabus? This 11th content, it contains 5 units. In the first unit, we have to study about in the unit first, we have to study about the diversity in living organism. And this first unit, diversity in living organism, it consists of various subtopics. So subtopics are the biodiversity, then 3 domain system of classification, then about the taxonomy and systematics. In the next subtopic, we have to, ठीक है, आपको दिख नहीं रहा होगा तो हम लोग ऊपर लिखते हैं. In the second subtopic, we have to complete about the 5 kingdom system of classification, which was discovered by the Whittaker. In the third topic, we will cover about the kingdom planting, and the last one, it is the kingdom animal. And about the kingdom planting and kingdom animalia, we will further discuss in detail in the next lecture. So this is about the first unit. Now about the second unit. This is second unit. The main topic is the structural organization in plants and animals. And this structural organization in plants and animals, it possesses various subtopics. So first subtopic, it is about the morphology and modifications. But about what? So morphology and modifications, this is about the parts of flowering plants. And what are they? They are roots, stem, leaf. Then it is about the inflorescence. There are 2 types of inflorescence, that is cymose and racemose. Then about the formation of fruits and seeds. The next subtopic, it is the animal tissues. It is about the animal tissues. And what does it contain? This animal tissues, we are going to study about its morphology, its anatomy, and about its function. And the third topic, subtopic about the structural organization in plants and animals, it is about the physiology of insect. The physiology of insect. Now you may wonder what is meant by morphology, what is meant by anatomy, what is meant by physiology. So it will be discussed in the next detailed lecture. So we will see further. So physiology of insect, and here the example is cockroach. So in this topic we are going to discuss the digestive system, respiratory system, then circulatory system, excretory, nervous and reproductive system of cockroach. So it is about the three contents which we are going to discuss in the unit structural organization of plants and animals. The third unit regarding with the 11th syllabus content, it is the organization of cell. This unit third from the 11th syllabus, it is the organization, or it can be said that the structure and function of cell. This is the main topic, and the subtopic includes, it is cell theory. You can see it in the lecture of Megaman, which were discussed in the first lecture. Then it is about the beginning of the cell. Beginning of the cell, that is the structural and functional unit of the cell. The second topic, it is about the composition of cell. Composition of cell, that is the composition, structure and the function of biomolecules. And these biomolecules, what does it include? It includes the carbohydrates, proteins, then lipids, nucleic acid and enzymes. So in this topic we will discuss further the structure and the function of carbohydrate, proteins, lipids, nucleic acid and enzyme, and what are their functions. In the third topic we will discuss about the cell cycle and cell division. And this cell division, two types are mitosis and meiosis. So it is about the third unit regarding with the 11th syllabus. Now about the fourth unit, it is about the plant physiology. The unit 4, it is related with the plant physiology. Physiology means all the physiological processes involved in or required for the survival of the life and the cell. And the plant physiology, the subcontents are, it is about the transport of water and nutrient in the cell. And it is about the transport from cell to cell, and it includes the diffusion, osmosis, facilitated diffusion and so on, which we'll discuss further. The second subtopic, it is about the photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, it includes the conversion of the light energy into the chemical energy to release or to produce the food products. The third topic, it is the respiration, and it is the fourth and last content, it is about the development and the growth of plant. Development and growth of plant. So this is about the unit 4th, which involves or includes the plant physiology. And the last lesson, last unit from the 11th content, it is the human physiology. So human physiology it is all those physiological processes which are required for the survival of human being or survival of the body. Then it has 7 subcontent. Here we have to discuss about the human digestive system. Second one, it is the breathing and the respiration. In the third topic, we are going to discuss the fluid and the circulation or circulatory system. The fourth topic, it is the excretory product and their elimination. What are the excretory products and how do they eliminate outside the body? The fifth content, it is about the locomotion and the movement. How our body perform locomotion and movement. The detail text or detail, it's a detail we will study it in the next lecture. Sixth, it is about the neural control and coordination. It means the nervous system. And the last one, it is about the chemical control and coordination. So coordination of the body in response with the nervous system and coordination of the body in response with the chemical signaling. So it is about the total syllabus regarding with the 11th. Now moving towards the 12th syllabus. Let's move to the 12th syllabus. So it has also the 5 units and it has a various subtopics. In the first unit of 12th content, we will discuss about the reproduction. And this lesson reproduction, it consists of 4 subtopics. The first one, it is the reproduction in organism, and it differentiates between the asexual and the sexual reproduction. What is meant by asexual and sexual? In the next subtopic, we will discuss about the reproduction in flowering plant. And these flowering plants, it perform the sexual reproduction. The third subtopic, it is about the human reproduction, and the last one. In the last subtopic, we will understand the reproductive health. The second unit, it is about the genetics and evolution, very interesting topic to understand and to study. And the first subtopic, it is about the genetics and variations. What is meant by genetics and what is meant by variations? And it is having the Mendelian inheritance and the chromosomal basis of inheritance. It means the inheritance on the basis of the genes and the inheritance on the basis of the chromosome, which we'll discuss later. The second subtopic is the next content, it is about the molecular basis of inheritance, and it explains how the DNA is responsible for the inheritance. DNA, its structure, its function, its expression and its regulation. The third topic, it is about the origin and evolution. How the origin of life occurs on the earth and how does it evolve. This content are included in the content origin and evolution. So it is about the first unit and the second unit regarding with the 12th content. Now moving towards the third unit. The third unit, it is about the biology and the human welfare. Now what is meant by human welfare? This biology and the human welfare. This is regarding with the unit third. The first subcontent is the health and the pathogen. So what is meant by health and how the health is affected by the pathogen? These details are involved in this subcontent. The second one, it is about the improvement in food production. What are the techniques? Those are involved in the increasing the food production or the quality and quantity of the food production. And the third one, it is the microbes in human welfare. There are various microorganisms which are utilized or useful in a day-to-day life of the human, and those microbes which are used for the human welfare, it is about the third content and it is about the third lesson. Now moving towards the fourth unit or fourth lesson, which is about the biotechnology and its application. So in this lesson, we have to cover the two contents. The first one, it is the principles and the process of biotechnology. And in the same content, we have to cover the topic genetic engineering and detail about the DNA fingerprinting. And the second subtopic is about the applications of biotechnology, in which we will discuss the insulin production, gene therapy, vaccine production, what are the biological molecules. So these are the applications of biotechnology and we'll discuss detail further. And about the last lesson, last unit from the 12th content, that is unit 5th and very important topic, it is the biodiversity and its conservation. So biodiversity and conservation, it consists of the organisms and the environment, part 1, which includes the population interaction, how the different population interacts with each other, what is the population dynamics, what is the natality, mortality, growth rate, death rate. So these are topics we have to cover in the first part, organisms and environment. The second, it is the organisms and the environment, part 2, which explains about the ecosystem. When there is interaction between the living and the non-living organism, it forms the ecosystem, and the study is the ecology. What is meant by habitat? What is meant by niche? What are the patterns of ecosystem? What is productivity? What is succession? What are the nutrient cycles such as the carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, phosphorus cycle? So these topics are covered in this topic, that is the organisms and environment. The third one, it is the biodiversity. What is meant by biodiversity and how it is conserved. So there are two modes of conservation, in situ conservation and ex situ conservation. We will discuss in detail further. And the fourth one, it is the environmental issues. The last topic, it is the environmental issues. It includes the various types of pollution, the greenhouse effect, global warming, ozone layer depletion, deforestation, etc. So it is about the syllabus for the NEET and the total content it is about. Hope so you will like this video and it is for your preparation. So with this syllabus you will start to prepare. So thank you so much.